Alright guys, we're live. Let me just check the audio. Alright, cool. Let me just see, where's the audio? Videos, live now. Cool, awesome. Alright, today guys, we're gonna go through 22 SEO Chrome extensions that made me $150,483. So let me just share this on Facebook first, real quick. How's your morning, guys? It's morning over here. I just went for a workout, feeling quite hyped up. Let me check. I need not spelling somebody's name right. Oh crap. Yeah, let me just do it right first. Doesn't matter. How do I check the chat? Oh, I saw the chat. Right. Alright, man. Today, nothing too crazy. Just gonna go through 22 SEO Chrome extensions that I find it very, very helpful if you're an SEO and you want to do SEO. You definitely need to have some Chrome extensions because obviously it will save you a lot of time and it will save you a lot of back and forth alternate tabs and a whole bunch of manual stuff that you don't really want to do. Right, so let's go through them one by one right now. Right, the first one is obviously ad block because the last thing you want is you want to get disturbed when you're working on like a client's SEO campaign. This might seem really trivial, but if you combine all the times that you kind of get in terms of ads together, this ad block thing will really save you a lot of time. So definitely get that installed. SimilarWeb is basically a software used to track your competitors' website. Like for instance, if you want to track this website, just click on this and alright, so currently some websites, right, will not be able to have SimilarWeb if it's too new of a website. So let's say, for example, let's look at Google. So you'll see that it's the first website in the world in terms of the country, worldwide, United States, and it will show like the estimated visits. So you can see there's about 80 billion visitors per month, and the bounce rate is about 30%. Average visit duration is about 11 and all that kind of good stuff, right? So SimilarWeb. And we also have redirect path. So what redirect path is basically a tool that allows you to see what the HTTP code is of the page. So for instance, if you have 200, it means that the page is live and it's a working page. But if you have a 404 page, it means that that page is dead. What do I mean by that? So like for example, if I were to type / some gibberish, it will reflect that it's a 404. This page is not found, which means that the page is basically non-existent. And that's the error page, right? So that's a 404. And then obviously we also have things like the 301, which, like say for instance, if you were to type in http:// google.com, and then there will be a 301 redirect, which means that it's a permanent redirect to the https:// version. And obviously that's the usage. The usage of this redirect path is to make sure that you're on the correct page. You're not on like a 200. You're not on a 404 page, and then you can track whether the page is actually secure in terms of the code. So this is mostly used to test whether the HTTP version redirects to the HTTPS version. For certain websites that you work on, you definitely want to get that checked. and we have Google Page Speed Insight Score. Now what this does is it basically runs the page into Google Page Speed Insights, and it will give you a score from 0 to 100 on how fast the page loads. This usually takes a while. As you can see right here, it says loading, because it runs through an external server. I think it's called Lighthouse, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's called Lighthouse. And what that is it's basically an external vendor that Google works with to kind of give you the speed at which the page loads. So sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. You can see it's taking quite a while, so I'm definitely not gonna go through this right now. Yeah, it's really taking a while, but you can try this at your own time, because I'm not gonna occupy the rest of the video to wait for this thing. Alright, built with technology profiler is to check what are the tech stack that the website uses. So you can see over here, I can see that there is a content delivery network that Google uses. There's a whole bunch of Google API that Google uses. QUIC as an operating system, and HTML5, JavaScript, HSTS, and a couple of other stuff. So usually this will come in handy if you are trying to take a look at a WordPress website and see, you know, what kind of WordPress plugins or like analytics and tracking or Facebook pixel or conversion tracking, analytics, you know, what page builder that the website uses, what plugins, COVID-19, Elementor, Active Campaign, you know, what kind of WordPress plugins that the website uses, and so on and so forth. And this comes in handy if, let's say, you want to find out what are the plugins that you can install to get the same, you know, layout or the same result that the other website that you're monitoring has. We got one viewer on stream. You can say hi if you want, or if you're shy, you could just remain quiet, I guess. There's another one which is called SEO Meta in one click. So what SEO Meta in one click is it brings up you know, the title tag, the description, the meta keywords, the URL, the canonical URL, the robots tag file, the number of H2s and H1s and H3s, basically all the heading text of the website, along with the images in terms of the alt text and the title of the image, and so on and so forth. So this is really useful, but I really only use it for two reasons. Number one, the title tag and description. Number two, to check out the headings of the web page, and this would allow me to find out what is roughly the content that I have to write, and what's the title tag and description that I have to optimize for the website, and also the robots, you know, the indexation of the website as well. And the rest, I don't really use them, honestly. Like links, I don't really use them. Social, basically this is the open graph data. And here there's a bunch of stuff like mobile friendliness and GT metrics and CSS validation, and, you know, so on and so forth, which I honestly don't really use that much because I don't really see a need for that. Grammarly is useful because you want to use that to basically be able to check your grammar, right? Because most of the times as SEOs or as content writers, you need to make sure that your grammar is on point and you don't make any spelling errors and whatnot. So I always have Grammarly installed to make sure that you can kind of check your own grammar, because a lot of times when it comes to writing, you just screw up, right? Like no matter how good your English is, like you always make a typo error. So Grammarly can help you to minimize the errors. Next we have Turbo Ad Finder. This is not so much of a SEO Chrome extension, but it's more of a way to have your ads, your Facebook ads appear on your feed. The reason why you want that is to basically be able to find out what ads will display and, you know, what your competitors might show. So if I were to turn this on, you can see that if I were to go to my Facebook feed, I'll be shown mostly ads instead of organic posts. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but like maybe it's because of the new Facebook interface. Because I think in the old Facebook interface, this actually used to work, but it seems like with the new Facebook interface, it stops working. Looks like it. Let me see. Yep, I think with the new Facebook interface, they kind of banned this thing. Maybe because it was too overpowered. I have no idea why, but yeah, it did stop working. So maybe you can just remove this for now. FatRank. FatRank is basically a tool that you can use to track your current position rankings for a certain keyword. So basically how that works is, if let's say you want to track like where are you currently ranking for a certain keyword, then you just enter in your keyword. Thanks for signing up, enjoy your extension. Alright, so let's say I want to track for the keyword SEO Singapore. I click on check. It will show you that you're position number 5, and the homepage is ranking for SEO Singapore at position number 5. So that's how this thing works. I mean, it's not really very crucial, but if you want a quick check without having to go to the Google search engine results pages, then this would be the way to do it. Light shot. So what light shot is it's for you to capture a screenshot quickly, so that you can kind of copy and paste this. Like, oh, what happened back there? Yeah, so you can kind of copy and paste this part of the screen, and you can literally just copy, or you can save it as an image, so that you can kind of share it with someone, share it with a client, share it with your team, share it with whoever you want to share it with, or share it with your friend on WhatsApp or whatnot. So that's what it's for. And Facebook Pixel Helper. Facebook Pixel Helper is, again, not so much of an SEO Chrome extension, but you can definitely use this to check whether you have Facebook Pixel installed properly on your website. What a Facebook Pixel is for, welcome, another viewer on the stream. You can say hi if you want on chat. So what a Facebook Pixel Helper is to identify whether you have Facebook Pixel properly installed on the website. The reason why you want to have Facebook Pixel installed on the website is to capture data, so that you can retarget people who have visited your website before. And why that's important is because you want to make sure that you can run ads to people that have come to your website before, and as a result you can get more sales. So why you want to do that is because chances are you won't be able to convert people that come to your website the first time round. You will only be able to convert them like subsequently, like second round, third time, fourth time, fifth time, or whatever the case is, right? Because like the reality is, it takes somebody 7 times to see your marketing message before they convert. The marketing rule of 7 states that a prospect needs to hear the advertiser's message at least 7 times before they'll take action to buy that product or service. Rule of 7. So that's the whole reason why you need Facebook Pixel to be installed. Another one that I use is called Hunter.io. Hunter.io. What Hunter.io is for is to basically find out the email addresses of people that you can sort of contact. So let's say, for example, if you are trying to reach out to a client and you're not sure what their email address is, basically just click on this thing and you can see their email addresses. Of course, this is not 100% foolproof. This only works if they have email addresses hanging out in the internet. Then Hunter.io will just crawl through all the all the emails that are connected to the domain in order to give you the email that they have. Alright, the next one that we have is save image as PNG. So in certain cases, if you go to like Wix websites and whatnot, right, you can't actually save your image as a PNG. Like for example, if I were to try to save this image, I somehow can't save it, right? Or this image. Let's say if I were to save it, it will appear as a WebP. Alright guys, we got a third viewer on stream. You can say hi if you want. Say hi if you want, don't be shy. Okay, you can see like some Wix websites or even non-Wix websites, they actually have images that are in .webp format, right? And when it comes to a .webp format, you can't actually save it as a PNG file. So what you want to do is you want to have this save image as PNG installed, and then you can right click and save image as PNG. Okay, there's an error here, but in most cases it should theoretically work. Okay, usually that doesn't happen, but I'm not sure why. Let's try again. Alright, in this case I think it doesn't work, but usually it does. Okay, doesn't matter. This is just a way for you to save the image as PNG if it appears as a .webp format or any other format like .svg that you can't save as PNG. Next one we have is Sumo. I don't really use this often, but what it does is it gives you content ideas. So let's say if I were to go to this website and I want to click on Sumo, I've got to enter this first, and then okay, you got to log in and stuff. I'm not going to do it now, but you can go and do it in your own free time. And what it will give you is it will give you the Facebook shares, the Twitter retweets, and all that kind of stuff that will give you a rough idea of whether this content on the website is popular or not. So usually it's being used for like blog posts and stuff, because you can see the engagement that the engagements and the likes, the retweets and whatever, so that you know whether this is a content that you should be creating around that topic. Right. The next one we have is Wapalizer. Wapalizer is a software that allows you to track the content management system and the tech stack that a website uses. Like for example, over here I can see that this website is using WordPress and Apache as a server, and there's a Facebook widget, there's Google Analytics installed, there is WordPress and React, there's Mustache, Marionette.js, Backbone.js, the page builder is Elementor, the video player is YouTube, and so on and so forth. So it's really just to understand the tech stack, so you know what you're going up against, so you can use this on like your competitors and find out like what are the tech stack that they are using, so that you can use it on your own business website as well. Alright, the last one is, sorry, not the last one. The next one is Gofu page, full page screen capture. So what this does is it captures the whole page, and then you can kind of send it over to whoever it is that you want to send it to, like a client, your friend, your team, your dog, or your cat. The reason why you want to do that is because you want to like show your friend like, I like this website and like I want it to be designed this way, and you can circle this thing and say I want this part to be designed like a certain way, I want this part to be designed a certain way, I don't like the text here, I want to move these 2 pixels to the left, that kind of shit. So like basically this is more of a tool that you can communicate with your dog or your cat and tell them like, hey, like this is something that I really like on my website, like could you design that for me? Alright, but ideally try not to talk to your dog or your cat, because like they don't really design websites, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean I suck at jokes, but like apparently one person has left the stream, so yeah, I do suck at jokes. Alright, the next one is Tag Assistant by Google. Basically what a Tag Assistant by Google is it kind of helps you to track like whether you have installed your Google Analytics tracking code properly. So like for instance, like you can track, okay, did I install like the AdWords tracking properly? Did I install like the remarketing tag properly? Did I install like Google Analytics properly, and all that kind of Google related materials that you really want to have to make sure that your tracking is done properly. Right. The next one is Ahrefs SEO Toolbar. Ahrefs SEO Toolbar is to allow you to get all the vanity metrics and some like key things like referring domains, backlinks, and domain rating, and the number of keywords that a website ranks for. And it's really more of a, if anything, it's more of a of a vanity thing. Like if you were to click on this on the search results, you can see the number of people that search for this thing, how many clicks does it get, what's the cost per click, what's the keyword difficulty, what's the global volume, right? And also you can see like, what's the page URL rating of your competitor, what's the domain rating, what's the backlinks the number of backlinks that are pointing to it, the number of referring domains that are pointing to it, number of keywords that it ranks for. It's really more of a vanity thing at this point. You can see like number of keywords, the referring domains, the backlinks, the URL rating, and so on and so forth, so that you don't actually have to go to Ahrefs to view all these things. But this is a bit advanced because like you don't really have to have this thing if you're a beginner. You can actually use free tools like Ubersuggest or Google Keyword Planner or whatever free keyword research tool is out there. Because if you're cheap, like me, I'm cheap at the start. I was cheap at the start. I was using like all the free keyword research tool like Ubersuggest or like Google Keyword Planner, right? Because all these things are free. Like you can use all this free stuff. You don't have to use the paid stuff. I pay about $250 for like the Ahrefs, $250 US. It's US dollars, I can't recall, but like whatever that amount was, I pay a monthly subscription for this. So you don't necessarily have to get Ahrefs, if you're just starting out and stuff. Like it's not really 100% essential, I can tell you that. Invite all friends for Facebook. Again, this is just like this is just one of those things that you like. For example, if you create a page and you want to have as much likes as possible, you basically just click on that thing and then you just invite all your friends to like your page, which is what I did at one point, because like I wanted people to like the page, and I want to gain some authority and some social signals and whatnot. And again, social signals are just critical for you to rank your website, because like these days it's really about social signals, and like without social signals it's really impossible for you to rank anything at all, right? So yeah, I think it stopped working somehow, so I don't know, you can try it, but I'll just remove it. Loom. Alright, we got one new viewer on the stream, the fourth viewer. You can say hi if you want, you don't have to be shy. I won't eat you up. If you don't say hi, I'll just stop the stream here. Nah, I'm joking, I will still continue. And basically, like what Loom, right? Loom for Chrome does is it allows you to record video, just like what I'm doing right now, and you kind of have your face to show up at the left hand side and stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna do it because I'm already recording. So it allows you to record your screen, your face, your face. It allows you to record your screen and your face, so that you can share your screen with a coworker or a client, or for YouTube videos or content or whatever the case is. Hey Yao, morning. How are you, man? How's your SEO journey so far, or how's your digital marketing journey so far? All right, the last one, or rather the third last one that I use, is Active Campaign for Chrome. What this does is it allows me to kind of track whether somebody has viewed my viewed the message that I sent and stuff, which you can see Like you can see this thing, like you can see whether somebody has seen your message and whatnot. So like for instance, I can see, okay, this person has seen my message and so on and so forth, and whatnot. So this itself is really more like a tool to track whether somebody has read your message. Okay, the next one is I think that's all. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, so active campaign is the last one. This is not so much of a SEO tool, but it's more of a CRM tool, I guess. Like you can actually go inside your email and add somebody as a contact in your as your active campaign in your active campaign software, so that you can manage the lead better, or whatever the case is better. So like for example, if I were to click this thing, you can add a new deal. You can see the outstanding tasks. You can click on like new deal title, like whatever the amount is, and the email address, the first name, and so on and so forth. So like you create a new deal in active campaign so that you can follow up with the deal and whatnot. And this usually comes in handy if you already own active campaign. I personally like active campaign. Like I know a lot of other people, they use like HubSpot and I don't know other CRMs that are out there. I personally use active campaign. Alright, I think that's about it. That's pretty much all the Chrome extensions that I use when it comes to my daily work or SEO or whatever the case is. Alright, you guys got any questions so far? We still got 4 viewers on stream. We got 3 viewers now. Like if you guys got any questions right now, I could just go ahead and answer them right now. Okay, connect with you, love your content. Cool, thanks. 3 viewers on stream. You guys got everything I was trying to share with you? Saw your sales call the other day. Your tech sales very similar to me. Okay. 3 viewers on stream. If you guys got any questions, just basically feel free to ask. It could be SEO related, it could be digital marketing related, it could be business, it could be entrepreneurship, it could be whatever it is. Like, just feel free to ask. Because at this point, I pretty much covered what I want to cover. You made 150k thus far. Actually, it's a bit more than that, but around there. In the span of 1 year. I'm not trying to boast or anything, because a lot of people think like are you trying to brag or anything? Like I'm not trying to brag. Like I'm just trying to share with a little bit of social proof, like that what I do and what kind of value that I add to other clients and other paying clients that are willing to pay me that kind of money. Because the reality is like it's not about the amount of money that you make, right? The reality is it's about the amount of value that you deliver to other people or your clients or whatever the case, or other businesses, and that would be what would pay you whatever it is that you're earning. It's seriously not about like the money, because like if you're always focused on the money, I can tell the money will never come. Seriously, like the last thing you want to focus on is the money. The first thing you want to focus on is adding value to the marketplace or your clients or your friends or families or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. That is what the focus should be in. Alright guys, we got 4 viewers on stream. You guys got any questions, you can ask me anything. Could be related to SEO or related to this video, or related to life, or you just want to say good morning, definitely man, those people brag only take Rolex and Ferrari photos every day. Yeah, if you saw the video that I did with Ruan, we got another viewer on stream, you can say hi if you want. Yeah, like if you saw the video that I did with Ruan, right, like we were talking about how silly it is to buy a Lamborghini in Singapore. Right, because like a Lamborghini literally costs like what, $1 million, right? costs about $1 million. But I'm not saying that like, you shouldn't buy a Lamborghini. I'm saying that I wouldn't buy a Lamborghini because I think that it doesn't really serve a purpose. Like, it doesn't really do anything for my life. I would rather reinvest in my team and my business, and because I like to build a business, and that's what excites me, right? If like Naomi Neo and stuff, right, like she wants to buy a Lamborghini, like I would support that. You know what I mean? Like it's something that makes her happy. She should buy it. In fact, I don't even know why people are flaming her for it, right? I don't think it's justified that she receives flack for it, because she definitely earned this thing, right? She put in a lot of effort. She, albeit with a bit of luck and whatnot, but she definitely deserves this thing. I don't see why she should receive flack and whatnot, right? Because if this thing makes her happy, like, by all means, like, go do it. Have you ever tried anything in SEO but the site made very little progress versus expectation? Yeah, like, it happens all the time, bro. The thing about SEO you need to understand is SEO is not something that we can control, because it's something that the Google algorithm has really dictated since 1998, right? We can't change the algorithm, but what we can change is we can optimize the content, we can optimize the title tag, the meta description, and hope for the best. That's the only thing we can do. That's the reality of things, right? If people start guaranteeing SEO results and guaranteeing rankings, it's a scam, because they're probably going to target some super long tail keyword like freelance web designer Singapore, I don't know, like Jim Ng 2020. Like, if they give you keywords like this, just run away. Just run away, seriously, because it's not going to make any sense, right? But whereas if they give you keywords like this and they tell that they can guarantee rankings, I would be a bit suspicious, because it would probably mean that they just really want your money really badly, because they're trying to guarantee you like super competitive keywords like this one, right? Or they want to guarantee you super competitive keywords like this one, right? And they tell that they can rank it on page 1 within 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. Like, to me, it's a bit sketchy, because I think the thing about like guaranteed SEO, right, is it doesn't really exist, because the Google algorithm is not within our control. So any other SEO agency that tells you that, oh, there's a guarantee, it's most likely a scam. Most likely. I mean, it's a scam in the sense that, like, they are most likely, I can tell, like, with 90% certainty, they're gonna give you a very long tail keyword, like chiropractor, massage, sports therapy, Singapore, private clinic. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be something like that, because that's the only way they can guarantee you a ranking, with non-competitive keywords that will bring you to the first page. But it doesn't have any commercial value at the end of the day. That's what I think. I might be wrong. Like, you can curse me all you want, you can be like dubious, you can criticize the way I think, but that's my opinion, right? That's what I think. So, like, the thing with all this like guaranteed SEO and whatnot, like, is I can guarantee it as well. Anybody can guarantee it as well, right? But the question is, like, is it ethical or not? Right? Like, I can guarantee the whole shit. Like, I could guarantee, oh yeah, within like 90 days we can guarantee 10% of keywords on page 1, 180 days 30% of keywords on page 1, 365 days in 60% of keywords on page 1. But the question is it ethical? Is it smart? Right? Because I know a lot of business owners, they are so obsessed with the keywords ranking. They're like, oh, Jim, like, if you can take me on page 1, that's all I care about, man. But the reality is, it's not about the keyword rankings anymore. It's really not about the keyword rankings. Seriously, trust me. Stop being so obsessed about the keyword rankings and start being more obsessed about your customer and what is it that your customer wants, and give it to them upfront. And that will give you like a lot of a better result than trying to be focused on the rankings and trying to be obsessed about SEO and trying to be obsessed with like, oh, one marketing channel that's gonna suddenly take my business to the next level, because it's really not about that. Seriously, like, I was once in that position. I was like, oh, if I can rank my website on like first page of Google, suddenly I will get a flood of leads and I never ever have to worry about my business anymore. But that's not the case, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, right now I'm ranking like, okay, not very high, but position number 5 for SEO Singapore, but this keyword probably doesn't give me any leads at all, right? SEO Services Singapore, position number 8 and number 9, but it doesn't give me any leads at all. And maybe SEO Services, position number 3, also doesn't give me any leads at all. It doesn't do anything for you, right? Maybe this one gives me like 3 or 4 per week. This is the only thing that I would say like is worth ranking for so far, I guess. Yeah, so this is the only thing that I think has some sort of commercial value. But the problem with these leads is they are kind of not very high in budget. That's why they are searching for things like freelance and not searching for like web design agency or something. So I think it's a give or take thing. Like if you rank for something long tail, chances are it will be a lot more targeted. It will definitely be a lot more targeted. Like let's say, excuse me, Facebook ads cost SP. I'm here, right? I received like a few requests for quotations as well, but at the end of the day, they really lack the budget and stuff. Like this is a high search intent keywords, right? Because they are literally just they are ready to run Facebook ads, but they just want to find out the cost, which is why they are typing something like that. Another one is like online reputation management, which is like here. This is not that bad of a keyword as well, because this thing did generate me at least 5 figures. I'm not going to review the exact amount because I don't want to brag or anything, but I just want to say like some keywords that are long tail keywords like this one, it does work. Online reputation management Singapore, like I rank here. I think it kind of goes up and down every now and then. Yeah, I don't know what happens, but like, you know, Google is always testing their own shit. So like if you type like manage online reputation SG, I'll go up, and then manage online reputation Singapore, I'm on top again. Then after that, you know, the other guys and whatnot. So again, Google is always testing their algorithm. There's a lot of like fluctuation and shit, but it's always between position 1 and position 2, and so far I did get like, you know, a decent lead for this. Alright man, we got 4 viewers on stream. If you guys got any questions, just feel free to ask. Otherwise I might kind of just go and get some work done soon. Let's see. Russell likes selling, you shared. Okay. So initially I did this video for one of the viewers. What's her name? Panet. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Panida? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry if I'm butchering your name or something, but this girl from Chase Rainer's class. Yeah, Panida. Or Catlin. So this video was initially done for Panida. Where was her comment? I forgot where's her comment. She was commenting something like, can you do a video of like the Chrome extensions that you use? So this is for you. Let me just tag her so that she sees this. Panida. Catlin. No? Okay, maybe I can't tag her because like this is a page or something, but whatever. Let me just, yeah, that's real cool, man. Yeah, if you got any other thing that you want to ask, just feel free to ask, man. Yeah, it's here. Safe. Alright, cool. I think that should be it. Aside from that, we pretty much don't really have anything else to talk about, unless you guys have any questions. You see, like, there's a recent growth in traffic value. It's like 4.3k now. Previously it was like, I think just last week it was like 3.7k, and it just grew to like 4.3k. So yeah, it's growth hacking at this point. Are you always productive throughout the day or only a certain part? Oh, that's a fantastic question. Yeah, so I usually wake up at 4 a.m. So basically my timing is something like 4 a.m. I wake up, and then 4 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. I just like cook my meals, make my protein shake, and then from 4:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. I just work on stuff. I just work on clients' work or videos or content marketing stuff. Morning, Tanvir. Morning. How are you, bro? And then afterwards, from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., hit the gym, commute, shower, and then 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Get back to work. So I think this is the part where I'm the most productive, like this whole portion. Anything after 9 a.m. is like it's like it just drops. Like the productivity level just goes down by a lot, because there's starting to be like a bit of noise, and then the whole schedule starts going on. Like, okay, after 9 a.m. onwards to 6 p.m. is like sales calls plus meeting with my team plus assigning of tasks, right? And then usually at 6 p.m. I'll plan my day, plan my next day, put on the calendar what it is that I want to accomplish the next day. Yeah, so that's pretty much, I mean, it's not to say that like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm not productive. Like, I still am closing sales, I still am doing clients' work, I still am meeting with like my team and assigning them tasks and whatnot. But at this point, it's really like, I would say 150% output is over here, seriously. Because it's quiet, right? It's easy for me to execute on whatever it is that I want to execute on. And then afterwards, like over here is like a lot of noise. Like, not literal noise, like noise as in, okay, your team starts coming to ask you for help, or you have to put out a bit of fire because like a client is just asking you for something, and then there is a whole bunch of shit going on. So what I'm doing right now is I'm creating a lot of mode. So right now what I'm doing is creating a lot of mode. So what a mode is it's basically a defense barrier, right? So creating a defense barrier. So what a defense barrier is I'll basically, like, anyone that comes in and tells me that they want my time, right? I'll say, book a time with me. Like, seriously, I will just ignore the person and I'll just say, book a time with me. I'll just say, type in bestseo.sg/Jim and book a time with me. And they will see like, oh, no times in August. Okay, so what? I have to wait like 5 days to book your time. And I'll be like, yes, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, but this is the way I roll, basically. Like, this is the only time you can catch me. Yeah, because the rest of the time I'm booked. I'm fully booked. Like, I'll just flat out tell them that. So, yeah, man, this is the only way you can get productive. You need to like basically create a lot of modes and a lot of defense barriers, so you don't get easily distracted, and then like suddenly 10,000 things just pile up on your desk, and then you have a lot of backlog or something. Oh my god, I really needed this. Sometimes I'm doing something early in the morning and I feel like an ape. Yeah, man, like the whole reason why you feel like an ape and you're not like productive, right, is likely because you don't sleep early the next day. You don't sleep early the previous day. So usually I try to sleep at around like 9 a.m. 10 p.m. I'll try to go to sleep At this point, I take like 2 magnesium pills. I drink some valerian root tea, and I turn on the air diffuser. Right, so this would really like make me have a really deep sleep. Like this thing here will make me go into deep sleep, and then the next day I'll be able to wake up at 4 a.m. like not even feeling lethargic. I can share with you, like this morning I woke up, I was energized, right? I felt like a fucking Power Ranger or something. Yeah, so like right, so like the reality is you seriously need to think about how you want to optimize your day so that you can get the maximum output, and you just want to create like barriers to kind of prevent things from coming in out of nowhere and, you know, stopping you from executing what it is that you need to execute throughout the day. At this point, I have the spare time to kind of do a live stream because my next sales call is actually at 10:30 a.m. So I got a bit of time to spare, so I decided that, hey, you know, why not do a live video for Panida, who asked me what kind of SEO Chrome extensions did I use. Yeah, man, otherwise your blood pressure will go up before your revenue does. Okay, yeah, that's true, bro. That's absolutely true. Yeah, so that's really how I plan my day, man, and that's how I be productive throughout the day. And it's true that I'm only productive only certain points, but I don't think that, you know, there's anything wrong with being productive at only certain points, because you know, because like the human brain is wired in such a way, right, that, you know, we will get the maximum output in the morning. That's just how, you know, human brains are wired. Magnesium and Valerian root, I've been taking Huperzine and been waking up feeling like I just got out of a war. I don't know what Huperzine is though. Huperzine is... it's a Chinese herb. Yeah, I have no idea about Huperzine, but I take magnesium, because magnesium is supposed to induce the secretion of I think melatonin. Does magnesium induce melatonin? It can help your body and brain relax. Regulates. It also regulates the hormone melatonin, which guides sleep-wake cycles. Second, the mineral binds to gamma acid receptors. Lucid dreaming, bro. That's like some dark shit, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, bro. Like, I generally take like 2 magnesium pools and I drink some tea, just so that I can really like have a proper deep sleep. Right, so the proper deep sleep will really just help me to wake up the next day feeling like this. That's interesting, man. I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, you should definitely give it a try. Like seriously, I can wake up at 4 a.m. not feeling tired at all because I take all these steps. At this point, I'm trying my best to make sure that after 6 p.m. I stay away from screens, right? Be it like PC or phones, etc., because like the blue light will kill you, bro. Like in terms of blue light being bad for your brain, and it impacts your sleep. So generally, I think that's kind of the general idea. You just want to have optimize your sleep so that you can wake up the next day feeling really, really refreshed. That's how you want to do it. Hey, hi Canada. This is the video that you requested. We pretty much covered all the 22 Chrome extensions earlier in the video. You can kind of watch the replay. If you kind of want to ask like why I didn't install a specific Chrome extension and you see like some other SEO installing it, it's completely fine. Like I know a lot of people use things like SEO Quick and whatnot, but I don't use all these things because like I don't really need the metric. I know they use it for, you know, SEO audits and whatnot, but I generally don't use it because it's a bit messy on the browser, so I don't use SEO Quick. But I know people that use it. Yeah, Panda, at this point we're just basically looking at all the all the things that I do in a day. Because Yao actually asked a question about productivity, and I shared with him like, you know, the productivity basically is from 4 a.m. to like 9 a.m. and then from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. is where I receive a lot of noise, where I'm doing the sales calls, I'm meeting with my team, and we're assigning tasks, and client will just come in and call us and shit. And then at 6 p.m. is when I generally just start planning my next day, and then I try to go to sleep by 9 p.m. Oh, I don't know why I indicated 9 a.m. but yeah, it's definitely 9 p.m. not 9 a.m. Yeah, Panda, if you got any questions at all regarding SEO, and tell me how's your progress with your SEO and stuff. Yeah, man. I get up so early. Yeah, I used to get up at like 11 a.m. Like I used to be that guy that wakes up at 11 a.m. or like 1 p.m. or something. Because the previous day I slept at 4 a.m. I used to be that guy, and then I decided that that is definitely not very healthy. And whenever I wake up at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or whatever the case was, it just felt like shit. Because you know, it's physiologically our body is not optimized to perform at our fullest potential. You know, when we wake up at such a timing like 7:30 or 7, you know, whatever the case was. So yeah, that's the thing. And we currently got 5 viewers on stream. If you guys got any questions about marketing or SEO or jobs or the economy or Donald Trump or Kim Jong-un, just feel free to ask, bro. It's been good with SEO so far. We started working on our SEO for 4 weeks now, and we're ranking for over 50 keywords. We just launched our first blog. Nice. What's the website URL? Let's take a look. Let's see if I can give some suggestions on how we can optimize your website before my call at 10:30 a.m. Let's do it, Canada, because we're on stream. We can promote your website. We can get you the traffic. Let's see. Got this guy. Need to turn on my WhatsApp for a while. Yeah, give us the website URL. I haven't linked the blog yet. Doesn't matter, it's okay. We can see the one with the over 50 keywords. Let's take a look at that. Let's see how we can optimize the click-through rate and whatnot. Where's my phone? Is my phone outside? No idea where I left my phone. Alright guys, I'll be back in... Yeah, Tanvia, give me your website. Let me check it for you. Let me go grab my phone very quick. This is what I'm talking about. We got a lot of noise, we got a lot of clients message, we got a lot of team messages, and a lot of admin stuff that I gotta take care of. Most of the keywords stuck in second page, healthstuff.us. Yeah, Tempia, we'll take a look at that right now. take a look at your website. Okay. So it's an affiliate site, right? Tanvia, is this an affiliate website? Let's take a look at this. Random article. Health stuff. Health information, nutrition, fitness, news. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Am I going gaslighted quiz? Okay. Are these like your money keywords? Oh, so this is what you mean, right? You said the keywords are mostly stuck on the second page. Okay. Chinan, salt and diabetes, right? Okay. Okay, let's take a look. So what I'll do is I'll just go inside here and take a look at the competition. And let's take a look at what's the backlinks that people build and stuff. Yeah, Canada. Even if you use like data from Google Search Console, you can still pass me the URL. We can run it on Ahrefs and we can check your on-page SEO whether you could improve on anything. Oh, I entered the wrong thing. Let's take a look at your main keyword. Chinan, salt and diabetes. Let's look at this. Is this your money keyword? That I tried. I don't know it was showing. Okay. I mean, you can just give me the URL of your site. I could still help you to audit it. So if you look at the SERP overview, you can see like the bulk of the pages that are ranking actually don't even have much links. So I think Tanvia, what you need to do here is most likely optimize your content. So let's take a look at the first maybe 5 results, and then we'll take a look at your page, the one which is on the second page. So let's look at this. Close this. Chinan, salt and diabetes, 10 benefit, where to buy, emojis, and then health stuff. Okay. 70 characters. Okay, it looks pretty decent. Chinan salt is such a type of salt. Okay. Yeah, looks good, man. Looks good. Chinan salt and diabetes, 10 benefit, where to buy. What is Chinan salt? Chinan salt is such a type of salt that can be used to take care of diabetes. Yes, properties. When was this article written? Let's take a look. We got 97 views. We got some votes. It was written. Take a look. Is this a relatively new article? Because if it is, it might be the reason why it's not on the first page yet. Yeah, bro, like 19th of August. Bro, yeah, actually fine. Yeah, actually fine. Because we just need to give it some time, man. Because once you give it a bit of time, it will just naturally go up by itself, even without building links. Yeah, seriously, like you just need to give it some time because it's still very recent. You only launched it on like 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. Let's take a look at the first few results. No, it's all. It says 19th of August though. Let's take a look at this site. It has Chinan salt for diabetes management, 23rd of March 2020. It's 3 months old. Okay. Okay. So, Tanvia, I want you to take note of what is happening on this website. Do you see what's going on here? Like they actually have comments. So you want to ideally reverse engineer and see like, okay, they have comments. You also want to put comments on your article as well. This one doesn't have. This one does have. You see like the top 5 pages, 2 out of the top 5 pages, 2 of them have comments, and the other one has reviews and stuff. So let's take a look at yours. Do you have comments at the bottom? Yeah, we got comments, but the problem is nobody's commenting. So if I were you, I would try to reach out to your email list and basically do what Chase like recommends, right? Which is if you leave a comment here, we'll give you a free guide on 10 things you absolutely must know before you use chin and salt for your diabetes management. Basically, leave a comment on this article and we will give you a free guide on 10 things you absolutely must know before you use chin and salt for managing your diabetes. So like do this thing and send it out to your email list or ManyChat or whatever it is. And also I will put in some YouTube videos as well, because videos tend to do better. And you definitely need to have an opt-in here, because I don't see any opt-ins. Excuse me. Oh, we got a video here. That's fine. Where's the opt-ins? I don't see any opt-ins. You can't just get somebody to come to your website and not have any opt-ins. You must have an opt-in. Like, over here you can put a call to action button that says get a free guide on 10 things you absolutely must know before you use chin and salt for managing your diabetes, and then have a call to action here, and then ask for their name and email, and then capture that traffic and start asking them to leave comments so that they get access to the guide. You can use a ManyChat opt-in or you can use an email list. It's up to you. I prefer email list. You can use what you want. Yeah, we'll put soon. That's basically how you can channel the traffic, I guess. Because like the reason why I do all this like opt-ins and shit is because I want to build the list, right? Like for example, on my blog post, my opt-in is always on the right hand. It's always above the fold. Like this is the opt-in. 5-step checklist reviews how to double your sales in 180 days. And then over here there even is the call to action, and over here there's a call to action as well. So you can just copy the whole format if you want. Yeah, no worries, man. Panda, let's just take a look at yours. PNW. Okay, so by the way, Panda, just make sure you replicate that thing across all your other pages, right? Like the Am I Being Gaslighted quiz and Hoku 2 patch reviews and Hoku 2 min patch and how to stay for chemo part and everything. Like just make it consistent throughout. Like the opt-in must be there, because if the opt-in is not there, then there really isn't a point. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at your website now. Panda, let's see. So let's see. Let's go. You can see there's a bit of links, there's a bit of traffic. Oh wow, your brand is branded. That's why people are searching for this. Okay, website design consulting, PNW Handshake, PNW Weebly, and Cooking Joy. Okay, let's take a look at some of your pages. Let's take a look at the keywords that you're targeting. Let's see. Seattle, Washington. Okay. Seattle, Washington. I expect that it would be quite. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, there won't be a lot of data on SEO tools. Don't worry about that. I just want to see, like, you know, if the on page is done properly and all that. Okay. So I think we have two main keywords here. We have website design SEO, Seattle, Washington, and SEO Services helping company to rank higher, PNW, Washington. So okay, so this is too broad. Logo design, and then you're trying to target USA. You need to niche down. You need to target like Seattle or Washington, or you can actually start out with like local. Like where's your town? Where's your town, Canada? Is it like let me see, is there a town here? Because I think you should go local first, and then after you get the local traffic, then you start Seattle. Okay, so don't put USA, man. Just put styling, logo design, Seattle instead of USA, in terms of your title tag. And then let's take a look. Yeah, I would change the title tag as well. I won't just put logo design. I would definitely put something like logo design for Seattle companies, and we need the opt-ins as well. You can't just put get started, because get started is very intimidating. So what I would do is I'll put like, okay, discover the 5 things you must know before you start a logo design project, and then get an opt-in from there. And you can put like bracket worth $500 or whatever it is, so that it kind of entice the offer. There are a few ways you can do about it. Like, I like to do it in the sense that there's a strategy session. You can put like a guide, you can put like a strategy session, you can put whichever you want to put. For me, I'm currently putting like a strategy session here, and then on the home page I'm putting the opt-in here as well, which is the 5 ways to double sales for free. And then if they go down at the bottom, they'll see it again, which is this one, 5 ways to double your sales in 180 days. And then the opt-in and everything. So you can decide which one you want to do. In fact, I think it's all it's all viable, it's all feasible. It just largely depends on what your preference is. Definitely would change this to logo design Seattle. So if you look at logo design Seattle, it's like 60 people searching for this, so it's not that bad. And in terms of the competition, it's also not that competitive as well. Like, you can see this website for domain rating of 12 can get on the first page, even without a very well optimized title tag. So I think you can get that. And if Yelp is here and thumbtack is here, it's hard to say, but I think you have a good chance. Yeah, you can give it a shot. So definitely I would change the title tag. I'll put something like, doesn't matter what you put, you can put best logo design Seattle. Best logo design Seattle. And then you can put like a logo emoji. I can put like maybe best logo design Seattle. And then free consult or something. Yeah, could do that. Because the call to action must be strong enough, right, to kind of get them to come in. Right. That's what we did to rank this thing. Bread delivery. And then we're here. Bread delivery Singapore. Free delivery to your doorstep. So definitely would change the title tag a bit and change the H1 here. And I think it should be fine. The rest doesn't look like too big of a problem to me. So, oh, I would remove the meta keywords though. Don't put in the meta keywords because the meta keywords is deprecated. So try not to put them because I think it's deprecated and you don't want Google to come in and you don't want Google to come in to like penalize or anything. Yeah, definitely remove it across all the pages. Aside from that, I think do the same for your website design stuff. Like just put best website design services Seattle rather than USA, because the more you can niche down and the more you can the more you can niche down, the easier it is for you to rank. And I would also get rid of the underscores on your URL, or just put a dash, because Google doesn't really like underscores. They prefer dash or hyphens on your website. So something I would take care of as well. There's a bit of keyword cannibalization. So right now, if you look at your SEO Services page and your homepage, they are both trying to target SEO. So instead of putting website design SEO, I'll put like digital marketing agency Seattle on your Seattle WA, Seattle Washington, on your homepage title tag. And then this one will be for SEO, that's fine. I think that will be one thing I would do. Now the reason why I did mine the other way around, right, which is like mine was best SEO Singapore, and then number one SEO company SG, and then best SEO services expert SEO agency, is because the brand name itself is best SEO Singapore. So when I type in like best SEO Singapore, I would naturally have the homepage showing up on the top, right? And then if I key in like best SEO services, like I would also be here as well. So that's just the way it is. But if I key in SEO Services Singapore, you see that both pages show up. So there is a bit of keyword cannibalization for mine because my brand term itself already contains the keyword. So Google doesn't know which page it should rank for, the home page or the SEO Services page. So it just shows up both. Yeah, which is actually a bad thing because it will mean that I probably can't beat like all these other guys for this keyword, but it doesn't matter because to me it's like it's a vanity metric thing. Right? I'll still show up here, but whatever. So that's the stuff that I would do to really optimize the on page. And let's take a look at your backlinks. I think your backlinks should be mostly local directory listings, right? Let's take a look. By the way, we got 5 viewers on stream. If you guys got any other questions or you want me to audit your website, or you are not sure what to do with SEO or live, you could just let me know. And definitely go get some citations done. You could see that there are a couple of forum links and whatnot, so that's fine. These are completely fine. These are just a couple of backlinks and stuff. A bit of web 2.0s and a bit of here and there. Tebe, you can pass me on the side, but I gotta go soon though because I got a meeting soon. Maybe we'll do that next time or later on in the afternoon when I got time between calls. Alright guys, we're wrapping up for today, so we're gonna probably continue tomorrow or something. If you guys got any questions or any ideas on the videos that I should do, feel free to comment down below on this video, and then I'll definitely get to that video when I have the time. Yeah, no worries, Melinda. I hope that you can implement the strategies. Yep. See you guys. Take care and have a productive day ahead, guys. Bye bye. I'll see you guys next time. I need to have like a sign off, right? I need to be like, until next time. What was it that Chase says? Until next time, I'll see you again at SEO Pros. I don't know what he says. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. See you guys. Bye bye.